Studio lights blasted down on the set of The View, shimmering off the polished desk as Leonardo DiCaprio took his seat. He expected the usual promotional chatter for his environmental documentary. He was wrong. Joy Behar leaned forward like a prosecutor who'd been waiting all morning to pounce. "So, Leo," she began, dragging out the name like it offended her. "You're here talking about climate change? Again? Quick question, how many private jets did you take to get here today?" A ripple moved through the audience. DiCaprio blinked, startled but composed. "Actually, Joy, I drove here. I've been reducing my carbon—" "Oh, spare me," Joy snapped, flicking her hand as if batting away a fly. "You lecture America about emissions while you're yachting around Italy with supermodels. Isn't that a tiny bit hypocritical?" The air thickened. Whoopi glanced sideways, silently begging Joy to slow down. Leo straightened in his chair. "Joy, you're conflating personal past mistakes with systemic advocacy. I've donated over 100 million pocket change. For someone worth 300 million, please." The audience gasped. Leo's jaw tightened. "Are you questioning the legitimacy of my foundation?" "Oh, I'm sure you have reports," Joy said, leaning back smugly. "Hollywood accounting can make numbers say anything." Leo's composure strained, barely holding. "That is completely untrue. Every dollar. And yet," Joy barreled forward, "you expect people who make $50K a year to give up their gas cars while you island hop. Cute." Sonny attempted to redirect. "Leo, about your documentary. No chance." Joy stabbed the air with her pen. "You played an environmentalist in a movie, Leo. You also dropped out of high school. What qualifies you to lecture world leaders about climate policy?" The audience murmured, half shock, half anticipation. Leo leaned forward, voice colder now. "I've spent 15 years working with scientists and policymakers. I've traveled to glaciers, rainforests. I don't need a glacier to know hypocrisy when I see it," Joy shot back. "And carbon offsets? Please, medieval indulgences for the wealthy." "That's a false equivalency," Leo snapped, volume rising. "Offsets, when verified, do make measurable. They're guilt coupons. Meanwhile, regular families choose between heat and groceries." That hit hard. Leo stood, breathing sharply. "You're attacking me personally instead of discussing solutions." "Oh, look," Joy smirked, "he's standing. Are you storming off? Very mature." "You haven't asked one legitimate question about the actual science," Leo barked, voice reverberating. "People deserve to know whether the poster boy of environmentalism practices what he preaches," Joy countered. The tension snapped like a cable. Leo raised his voice. "You want solutions? Fine. What's your plan for climate change?" Joy folded her arms. "My plan? Stop listening to hypocritical celebrities and start listening to real scientists without financial conflicts." Leo almost laughed. "What financial conflicts? I fund conservation." "Oh, right, your Tesla stock, your solar investments. You profit off the policies you push." "That is insane," Leo shouted, red-faced. "What's insane is restructuring the entire economy around actors' opinions." Silence hit like a wave. Leo paced behind his chair, hands shaking. "I work with NASA, NOAA, top climatologists, who magically agree with everything you say," Joy replied coolly. "You're unbelievable. Saving the planet is not political. When it requires government control over energy and industry, it absolutely is," Joy said. Security edged closer. Leo slammed his hand on the chair back, the echo echoing. "You think this is propaganda? You think I want fame for this? I want a habitable planet." Joy stood now, matching his intensity. "You want control over cars, energy, food, everything." "That's delusional," Leo nearly shouted. "Clean air and water is not authoritarianism." "And destroying the middle class in the name of environmentalism is," Joy countered. Chaos spiraled. The hosts froze, helpless. Leo's voice broke. "Do you even care about your children's future?" Joy's eyes narrowed. "Don't you dare bring my kids into your guilt campaign." Leo's tone hardened. Every day we delay action steals from the next generation. Emotional manipulation, Joy snapped. My kids will live better than ever with modern technology and abundant energy. Renewables are modern technology. Renewables that fail when the wind stops? Please. I'm done, Leo said, stepping toward the edge of the set. Running away again? The environmental crusader can't handle questions? Leo spun around, eyes blazing. You didn't ask questions. You launched personal attacks. Pointing out hypocrisy is not a personal attack. It's honesty. I've changed my entire lifestyle, Leo yelled. Electric vehicles, carbon-neutral homes, plant-based diet. Oh, plants! Well, that cancels out the yacht. I sold the yacht 3 years ago, he roared. But you don't care about facts.
Joy fired back instantly. And you don't care about the economy. Leo's voice shook with frustration. You're spreading misinformation. And you're spreading fear, Joy countered. The planet isn't becoming uninhabitable. Leo's voice thundered. Look at the data. And look at the failed predictions, Joy shouted. Miami underwater, Arctic ice gone, still waiting. Leo stared at her stunned. You're proud of being uninformed. And you're proud of being a celebrity activist, Joy snapped. This is scientific consensus, Leo insisted. Bought and paid for by grant money, Joy replied. Leo nearly choked. You trust fossil fuel companies more than climate scientists? They're at least honest about wanting profit, Joy said. Rio looked like he'd been physically struck. This is unbelievable. I'm defending freedom, Joy said. You're defending control. At last, Leo faced the camera. To anyone watching, don't let hostility toward environmentalism blind you to science. Don't let misinformation win. He turned to Joy, voice low but steady. I hope someday you understand the damage this rhetoric causes. When your children ask what you did during the climate crisis, I'll tell them I stood up to celebrity bullies trying to scare people into giving up their prosperity. Leo walked off the set. The studio was silent, and the moment became legend.